What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen Lorraine. I'm here to motivate the day, and today I'm going to show you guys what it's really like to be an Amazon worker. So I'm going to try to get as much footage of inside that I can, but you guys know how it goes. Like, I can't really have my phone out all like that, but it's cool. I'm gonna get as much as I can, like I said. But it is currently 10:30. I work they call it, what do they call it, MCO. I don't know what it stands for, to be completely honest with you guys, but I work 6:45 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday, and I'm working 35 hours a week. Honestly, it's a really smooth job. At first I was like, it's day one of my job at Amazon, and yeah, it's 5 something in the morning. At this point, I was just upset I was awake at 5:30. I would be lying if I told you I was excited. I have to get up at like 5:30, working 35 hours a week. Every single day we have different things that we do. So basically we come in and we scan our badge so that we can scan on task. So this is what my badge looks like. My picture kind of ugly, but it's okay. So we scan our badge when we first come in, and then we kind of, you're not really supposed to chill, but you can chill for like a few minutes, and then that's when we start resetting bags. So basically the bags that we put all the packages in, we're putting them in on the racks, and I'll show you guys because I got some footage of that. But basically we're putting the bags and resetting them so that we can start, when we start doing stowing, inducting, diverting, which I'll explain all of those because I know y'all are probably like, what is that? But when we start doing those tasks, then we have to put packages in the bags. So we do those things for like 3 hours, 3.5 if we're doing a lot of packages. And on average, our volume, so the amount of packages that we're distributing, is usually between 15,000 and 22,000 packages. So today our volume was 15,000, and we finish at 10:15, but today we finished at like 9:55 a.m. obviously. So that was really nice because then I could go on my break earlier, and then after we go on our first break, which we have 2 breaks of the day, then we come back, and at 11 o'clock we start doing routes. Routes are basically when you're taking the bags that you already put like packages in, and packages and boxes, and then you're putting them on carts, I guess you could call it, and you guys will see the footage, and you're putting them in staging locations, is what they call it, but you're just putting them in specific locations that you scan, and then the driver picks it up. So honestly, it's a really easy job. My first week, y'all, I'm sorry about this glare right here, it's so annoying, but my first week I really wanted to quit, y'all, because I was like, what is this? But honestly, it's a really easy job, and I get off early enough in the day to where I still have time to do whatever I want to do. But like I said, I'm going to try to get as much footage as I can so I can show you guys. This is what it looks like when you first walk in. You get screened by that computer so they know your temperature. You have to walk through the cones, and then there's hand sanitizer and masks right at the front. So this big black thing that you see is called the converter belt, and the packages just come down here, and then you know which side to put them on because the packages are labeled, and they'll say A or B or C or D. And on the left side you will put like A, all the packages that say that, and then on the right hand side you put all the packages that are B over there, and that would be called picking, the person who's putting them on the rack. whereas the girl that you see with the black pants, she's splitting. So she's putting packages that are B on the right hand side, and then packages that are A, she's pushing them up so that they're coming down on the left hand side. Now this little guy right here, this is your lifeline while you're working at Amazon. You use these devices to do basically every single thing. So if you want to do splitting or picking like I was talking before, or stowing, which I'll show you guys. But after you log into the device, you do a questionnaire. You just tell them how you're feeling safe. All the questions are in regards to COVID-19, and then you click on what you're doing for the day. Now it's time to do routes. So this is when you are getting the bags and you're putting them in staging locations for the drivers. So D8 and D6 are the aisles that I need to go to. I have 16 items, so the 9 stands for how many bags I have, the 7 stands for how many boxes I have, and then the staging location is 39. Another cool thing is when you do your routes, it tells you how much your bag's gonna be. So mine is 24 pounds. So this is when I was in the middle of one of my routes, and basically you grab the bags off of the racks, and they suggest that you get 2 at a time because you're timed the whole time that you're doing it. And you take the bag to the cart, and then you get as many bags and boxes that you're supposed to get and do what you gotta do. Now, if you have watched anybody's video on their experience at Amazon, and if they talked about how they hated it, they probably mentioned stowing. Stowing is basically taking the packages off of the racks that you guys saw earlier that the pickers are putting the packages on, and they're putting them in specific bags. They have to scan the package, and then they have to scan the bag. Y'all, it can get hectic. It can get hectic, but this right here is stowing. So we can get into the pros and cons of working at Amazon. Honestly, it's super duper easy work. Like, when you get a hang of it, at first, my first week, I was struggling. I didn't know what the heck I was supposed to be doing, really, because, well, we'll get into cons, but it's easy work once you actually get used to it. I can wear whatever I want. Of course, your shorts can't be like no booty shorts, but I can wear whatever I want to work. Okay, yeah, I think that's about it that I can think of as of right now. Let's get into cons, baby. Working during COVID-19, I started this job May 20th to be exact, and at first, I know I started the job May 20th, and the whole month of May, employees were getting paid $17 an hour because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And then when June started, they were like, yeah, scratch that. You guys are getting paid your regular $15 an hour, which 15 is the most I've ever gotten paid at a job. So I'm not complaining about getting paid $15. But with the severity of COVID-19, I feel like employees should still be getting paid $17 because at the end of the day, we're still putting our lives at risk. By coming here, I'm working with about 60 to 80 people per shift. So, and of course they're taking safety precautions by giving us our masks. Every single day we have to wear a mask. They actually gave us these little Amazon masks, which, I mean, that's cute or whatever. And then they actually gave us fanny packs too. But either way it goes, I feel like we should be getting paid more. Not knowing who my manager was, the only way you'll really find out who your supervisor / manager is by downloading the A to Z app, which all Amazon workers, you should have that app, because on the app you can find out what your schedule is, when you can get voluntary time off, you can pick up shifts. If you decide that you don't want to work with Amazon anymore, you can start that process on this app. But I had to find out through that app who my manager was / supervisor, and I don't know, it just wasn't very personable. But granted, there are 60 to 80 people on my shift, and this is my first warehouse job, so that was just an adjustment for me, because I was like, I don't know who I should really go to if I have a problem. Okay, my phone overheated again, so we're gonna try it again. The learning ambassadors, I feel like they're not fully trained. I don't know what their process is in order to be a learning ambassador and to help regular employees, but I feel like their training is not as detailed as it should be, because the person who trained me did a horrible job, long story short, and I was struggling for my first week and a half of stowing, and I hated the job and I was gonna quit. Lastly, I'll give you guys some tips and pointers for those who are about to be Amazonians, as Amazon likes to call their employees. 1, stay hydrated. When I tell you stay hydrated, stay hydrated. There's no air circulating throughout this building, so I'm burning up every single day, sweating bullets. I didn't even know I could sweat as much as I can. Okay, maybe this is a sign that I just need to hold the camera because literally my phone keeps overheating. So definitely make sure you have comfortable shoes because you're on your feet the entire shift. And for those who are working at the fulfillment center, you're not working just 6.5 hours. You're probably working a 10.5, 12-hour shift. More power to you, because I couldn't do it. But definitely make sure you have some good comfortable shoes. I made sure that I bought some new shoes because the shoes that I had, like my workout shoes, were the shoes that I was using, and they just were not getting me through my shift. Like my feet literally were swollen, they were so bad. Enjoy the job. It's easy work, it's not super hard. Try to make friends. There are so many people on the shift, so many different personalities. Amazon is pretty diverse, so make sure you're making friends, and yeah, it's really not a bad job. I'm only here for summer, so I just keep reminding myself it's temporary at 5 in the morning when I wake up. But if you guys have any more questions, make sure to comment down below. Let me know if you've recently started. Comment down below and tell me how you're enjoying, or if you're not liking Amazon, whatever the case may be. But thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Almost time to get off. Y'all see that? 1:45 is when I go.